Hey guys, so it's Thursday, and I want to talk about a couple things that we often see that need to be corrected. And a lot of times we see guys that want to be all big and bad and tough. They want to be able to dress a certain way to impress. They want to be able to have a certain job in order to impress. They want to be able to lift this much weight so they can impress. You name it, right? Fancy cars, fancy houses, whatever, right? And a lot of times, if you're one of those guys, because it is nice to have nice things, I'm not saying that, but what kind of impact are you going to make with it? Are you only worried about yourself and how other people see you, and the manhood that you put off so that other people can see what's happening in your life that only is seems maybe perfect on Facebook, perfect on any other social media, perfect to when you walk in church and you're in your fancy suit or whatever it may be. Is that what you want to show people? And I just have to ask though, what kind of impact is that going to make? The thing is, we're all given gifts and we're all given these abilities by God, and we can choose to use them to glorify Him, or we can try to glorify ourselves. And so, there's a couple different type of men that we don't want to be, all right, and we can't overdo it. So we have to make sure that we're looking to the Bible to understand how to be biblically correct, to be a biblical man versus what the world may tell you or what we see in the world. I got a couple of them written here. A passive man is a male who is unable to, or unwilling to take leadership role that God has assigned him. Guys, God has given us so much responsibility, and He expects us to take that seriously. Don't take it lightly. A domineering man thinks a manhood is measured by his ability to emotionally and or physically force compliance to his demands. So you have the guy that comes home every day from work, and then he starts this is the way it's going to be around here. That's not the way it's going to be. That's not the way it can be. It can't be that way. That's not what the Bible tells you. That is not caring or tending to your guarding. That's demanding compliance, demanding that you follow this right here. This is what you're going to do, or else. That's not what we're not domineering. We can't be that domineering. That's what gives that ammunition for the term toxic masculinity. We don't. It shouldn't even be a term. But too many men have abused the title of being a man. A sexual man measures his manhood by the number of women he can conquer. That's not what it's about, man. How you treat women, how you treat other people is what it's about. You want to be kind and generous and loving to everyone, not keep tallies of how many women you've been with. That's not the way it works. And then a hedonistic man lives for self-gratifying pleasure at the expense of those around him. That's a way of living where nothing else matters other than you. And all these things we've talked about before, because they all lead or show examples of sin. Because you're either not taking responsibility, you're overdoing it, you're loving people, actually women, for the wrong reason, and then of course you're either irresponsible or you're hedonistic. And here, irresistible man is one that refuses to provide properly. Man, we see so many so many irresponsible men that only worry about themselves. So when it comes down to it, if you're not functioning based on what the Bible tells you to do, then you're failing, and you're presenting a false manhood. So it doesn't matter how you dress, it doesn't matter what kind of job you have, what kind of car you drive, or any of those things. It's all living to the biblical principles that are set in the Bible by God. So I encourage you to continue to read the Bible. You can really get a lot of wisdom from Proverbs, and especially about finances, about women, about anything can be found in there. So just a good place to start. But anyway, y'all have a great Thursday, and I'll talk to y'all later.